Hello, and welcome to what I hope will become the first of a new series entitled Rocks in the Mail. You who are a little older may remember the Charlie Brown Halloween special and the scene where the kids are comparing their Halloween jackpots, and Charlie says, with a sad tone in his voice, "I got a rock." Even in my childhood, I remember thinking that Halloween couldn't get much better than that. Never got rocks for Halloween, but Mark K., a subscriber with whom I have been extensively conversing about rock-related matters, mailed me 2 medium flat-rate boxes of treasures from his local area near Richmond, Virginia. Stick with me and let's see what Mark has been finding. Mark and I are trying to coordinate some kind of a cooperative video so that I can vicariously post a glimpse or two of some of these areas. As Mark tells me, there are much bigger pieces of these clenched teeth, as he likes to refer to them. And just looking at these makes me extremely curious, since the structure of the veins and the possible geologic scenarios have me intrigued. They look quite similar in structure to the amethyst and quartz veins I recently featured in my video about the quartz crystals from the Rainbow Lode mine here in northern Colorado. In that video, we saw that the veins likely contained only quartz because that is the last mineral to come out of solution in hydrothermal fluids emanating from nearby plutonic magma intrusions into the local rock shattered by the event. It could be that Mark's specimens arose from a similar environment in the basement of what is now the Appalachians. They appear to be, for the most part, quartz veins in which the crystals quite symmetrically grew into each other, giving the look of the clenched teeth. Other than that, I can't tell you much about them except that they are found on the west end of Richmond, Virginia in an area called Glen Allen. If Mark and I can work it out, I hope to show you more about this in a future video. Next up, we have a few smaller pieces of amazonite from the Morefield mine in Amelia, Virginia, which is now closed to the public. There are plans to seal off and flood what remains of the mine, so these humble pieces suddenly hold a significant value, and I will try to find a place adequate for them here. And here we are seeing a flashy piece of mica schist loaded with large singular crystals of tourmaline, or more likely exhibiting complex intergrowths of multiple crystals. This is noted in the large areas of similar reflective planes in the sunlight. I didn't find much on the Ligon mine, and Mark says it's closed off now as well. I am learning through this video, however, that there are quite a few mines in that area, and I am imagining that the geology must be fascinating to us who are more focused on the unique host rocks of the minerals that they were mining. This is definitely a unique piece by reason of the complex intergrowths of the tourmaline crystals. In our local Big Thompson River, we find mica schist with single tourmaline crystals spread evenly throughout the rock, but I have not seen them clustered together as we see in this piece. Here I am showing you a large specimen that I collected in the mentioned river, and I later cut and polished it, as you can see here. Beautifully rounded, coarse-grained granitic rock. For the sake of efficiency, I've decided to simply paraphrase Mark's emails concerning them. White to tan with bluish quartz throughout. That one I pulled specifically for you, the larger one shown here, is from the stream bed at the foot of Old Rag Mountain. Old Rag is in the national park, Shenandoah, but this stream bed is not. If folks want a destination, the Blue Quartz Winery is very, very nearby. This location is within sight of Old Rag Mountain, which was ripped out of the ground and turned upside down, belly up, during the Devonian cycle. So the really old Pluton, that was originally the Central Pangean mountain range, is exposed, eroding out and washing down the stream beds. It is dumortierite in the quartz, a type of rutile or titanium dioxide that refracts the blue color. 1.16 billion years old from the supercontinent Rodinia, a predecessor of Pangaea. Again, for efficiency's sake, I will roughly paraphrase Mark's emails about this pair of rocks. The good stuff I labeled is from my ancient sediment bed in the James River Valley, roughly 10 miles above the fall line. Richmond, Virginia is an old city and they relied on ocean-going commerce, so they're all built at the highest navigable points on a river. These beds are 10 miles upstream from there and 200 feet up the valley wall from any visible flood stage marks. The before and after photo shows a polished piece found in Midlothian, Virginia. The same material is in the mountains, I just have to hit the location correctly. Here on the Piedmont, it's all highly weathered stream cobbles or broken pieces. Back to me talking now. These rocks appear to be some kind of a rhyolite, maybe with quartz or agate inclusions. The Appalachian region is extremely underrepresented here in Granite Paradise, so I'm grateful for Mark sending this unique selection of pieces. And I learned that the Piedmont is not the name of a highway, but rather a term referring to the higher area just east of the Appalachians consisting of unique depositional environments such as what Mark was describing. Thanks again, Mark. Know that your rocks are in a good home. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. God bless you guys. We'll see you on the next one.